welcome back to the channel. Today we are unboxing my new film lights. I got a great deal on Amazon and I don't remember the name of them, but the title of this video will have the name of them and you can check the description if you want to know. Anyway, these were great. They were like $68. They were on a Prime deal thing. So I thought I would do an unboxing of them. Alright, we're going to jump into it here. I got the trusty Swiss Army knife. Let's see here. Slit the tape. Now these are great. They come with like a whole kit. So it's got the tripods, the lights. I think it even has like a carrying case in there. So let's see what we got here. We have a box inside of a box. The last unboxing I did had a box inside of a box. This is the last one I filmed. Who knows if you're gonna see that like before this or not. But ooh, that's heavy. Okay. There we go. Oh, here's the name of it. It's upside down. Alright, so now you can see the name of it. That's a nice big box. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but that is a nice box. I got little pull tabs on this side. And we're just going to open this box like so. This box is nice too because it's even got a carrying handle. Ooh, look at all the stuff we got in here. We have, these are like the softbox parts of it with the light bulbs, I think. And that's a chunk of styrofoam. These are the light bulbs. We got 2 of those. The box wasn't all the way closed. And we have a little thingy, paper thing, and we have instructions, very handy. And then these are the tripod pieces of the lighting setup. Alrighty, I'm gonna take a look at all this paperwork stuff here real quick and then figure out how to put these up, and I'll let you guys know my first impressions of it. This is all that the instructions are. It says go to YouTube if you want more detailed instructions, but I think I can manage with this, just barely. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so that was one of them, and then has plastic inside of the box, and then the box, and then let's go for number 2 here. Alright, I apologize for the mess over there. That is all videos in the making. You might see them before you see this one, I don't know. Anyway, here is our like 6-foot tripod. Has the little leg things like that, and then it goes up here, and that's really nice. And it's got this little thing up here. Take this little rubber cap off, and then you have your threads to put the light on. So I think it's great so far. Alright, so I've got my light poles here. These are the Softbox things. Let's see here how this works. Alright, so the softbox has this thing in here when it comes all folded up like this. And you press it down, and then it goes over the ring inside of it, like so. No, I mean, it's not super great, but I mean, I think it'll last a while. It's not the most expensive, but for $70, I think this is great. Alright, so we have our softbox kind of put together here. Let's see. so that's just one soft box here. Let's turn it on and see what we get here. Hey, that's nice. Let's see here. What happens? Okay, I'm gonna move this a sec. Hang on. Alright, this is how I would have one of my normal shots set up. Generally, there'll be a lot of table shots if I'm talking about a piece of gear or something. Occasionally you'll see me sit here and talk about a piece of gear, but most of the time I'm behind the camera, and what I'm using for light right now is some special photography bulbs stuck up in one of our big ceiling lights here, and I'll show you that here in a second. But I'm gonna flip off all these other lights, turn the soft boxes on, and we'll see what we can get here. Alright, this is with the softbox lighting setup. I think it's pretty good. Mainly what I bought them for, though, was not necessarily for shooting here so much as when I go out to the shop and different stuff and use the workbench to shoot on. There's not enough light coming out of the lights that are in the ceiling, so I wanted kind of some more like artificial light to kind of brighten it up so it actually looked more like a studio instead of the shop. I think these are good, but there is just a few things I don't like already out of the bat, out of the box. And those things are that the top of the tripod has threads on it, so you can put like another type of lighting or a microphone or something. But they don't have threads specifically designed for these boxes. These boxes kind of just slide over the end piece, and it's like an aluminum connector thing, and when you tighten the softbox down, the screws on the tightener kind of eat into the aluminum a little bit, so it's already kind of like scratched. And then the the little thing that you tighten to like control the angle of the box, it's not exactly tight unless you really tighten it down a lot. So like I didn't tighten it down enough, and it kind of like, it was like up here and it went like that on its own. So I mean, they're not the highest quality. I mean, if you can afford more, I would definitely go for more. These were on sale, and I was looking for some that I didn't have to spend a ton of money on. So that's why I went ahead and grabbed these. But I'd say they're pretty good. Alright guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. I think these are good. You know, they're not perfect, and for the price that I paid for them, I don't expect them to be perfect, but my quality standards always seem to be higher than what the product actually turns out to be. It doesn't matter what it is, pocket knives, whatever. I always like the product most of the time, but there's always that little like, I wish this part was better, which I think everyone has that, especially when it comes to like higher quality items like things like lighting, pocket knives, different things, cameras. Everyone has better expectations. They did have this little thing in here, ESDDI Lucky Gift. It says that you've been chosen as one of the ESDDI 10,000 lucky customers. So apparently they randomly select 10,000 of their items and stick one of these little cards in here, and then you can email them, and you get to pick out a couple different types of tripods or light bulbs or whatever you want off of the little card here. So I mean, that's kind of cool that they're doing that to try and, you know, give their customers something. And I think I'll pick out something and get that and see how it turns out. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe to see gear reviews, unboxings, and all things outdoors. We will see you on the next video. Stay safe.